Hey guys, my name's Jesse, and let me show you why you shouldn't be paying for word processors. Let's turn off the camera and get into it. If you're looking into a word processor, you're probably being assigned an assignment or you're doing a task that you need it for. I know one of the big ones for me for college was the school required Microsoft Word or something similar to it. Well, the school does provide Microsoft Word for a limited time, but after that time you'll have to pay for yourself. At $70 a year, that's pretty pricey. There are better alternatives that are for a much better price. Free. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Wow.
Free is a pretty good price, and this is all offered by Google. If you go to Google and you have an account, you can actually go 9 dots next to your profile, and you can select Google Docs. This is the equivalent to Microsoft Word. Inside the Google Docs, you'll have the options for multiple templates, for different resumes or professional options. Below, you'll see any recent documents that you've already opened. In this case, I'll click the YouTube document. As you can see, I've already edited it. One of my favorite things about the Google Doc is that it is all cloud-based. That means gone are the days of frustration losing your work. As you can see here in the document, this was last edited 5 minutes ago by Jesse Winden when he added a comment. So everything is edited real time, and this document is auto-saving on the cloud, which means you do not need a thumb drive, you do not need to bring this document or send it to yourself via email. As long as you have access to Google Documents and an internet connection, you will have access to your document. Multiple people can edit the document. As you can see, Jesse Winden, my other account, has came into this document and he has started to edit it. You can see the comment on the right and the actual caption, which is highlighted in yellow, that he wants me to change or to point out. On the top right hand corner, there's a blue button that says share. Clicking that gives you the option to add people to this document. You also have the option to copy the link. This way you can post the link directly into the assignment or share it with someone who doesn't have a Gmail account. The last feature I will talk about is the ability to export in different formats. A lot of the times your professor or teacher will need a specific format such as PDF or .doc. By clicking File, Download, you can see that Google Docs offers multiple formats for you to use. Thanks for watching, guys. In with the new and out with the old, hopefully this works out for you. Let me know down below how you like this video and what you think about for future ones. The next one will probably be Google Drive, since that is another good form of free storage.